Hello, hello. How you guys doing tonight? My mom's talking to me, and I'm like, getting ready to start.
She's so mean to me.
No, she was talking about something personal. No, it wasn't really personal, but something that we're doing in the family.
It was funny.
And yeah, it was, but it was still like,
What are you ladies in here?
how you guys doing? Oh, look at my cats know when my mother's over because my mom buys them treats. So all the animals come to my mom as soon as she walks through the door. So here they just came in. They're like, we're here for our nightly treats. How you guys doing? Hello, hello. Let's see who's in here so far. Oh, my helpify. What did I just do with my glasses? I literally just oh my god. This is how this night's gonna go. I know I said I was gonna pick up another pair and then I forgot. Hello, hello. Hey Shepherd, how you doing, honey? Hey Lori. Hey Shining, how you doing, honey? Hey Rob. No, I'm kidding. Hi, honey. Hey Lucy, sweetheart. I think I saw that you said you had a question. Hey Jenna. Hey Heather.
Who has a question? Rob?
No, I think who said they had a question? Lucy. I think it might have been Lucy, a current event question. Hey Rondo, how are you? Hey Manda. How you guys doing? I'm not sure if I missed anybody. How y'all doing? All right. Let's get the show on the road. What for? What are you talking about? Can I ask it? Of course you can. Ask whatever you want, my love. The only thing that I asked for, and I'll probably say it again, the only thing I asked for is that I don't want to do any missing persons, and I'll tell you why. It's not that I morally think there's anything wrong with it. I personally can't do it because I've seen how it affected a couple of people when it's happened to them. All right, so I know if I had something personal going on in my life, I wouldn't want a bunch of readers or psychics out there saying that they're going to solve the case by doing a reading and me myself going to stumble upon it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wouldn't do that unless a family member specifically came to me and asked me to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reason why I don't. And honestly, if it's like a child or something, I don't know if I'd want to know the answer. I don't know if I can personally handle it myself. So that's why I said no missing persons at all. Current events, drama going on YouTube, that's all fine. If it's too personal though, like I if it comes up in a reading, I probably won't say because if they're not here, it's not my business to tell everybody else's business, if that makes sense. But so it is kind of a little bit like a hey Chris, how you doing? So it is a little bit kind of like a drama stream because I'm going to pull some tarot cards and pull out the tea and see what's going on, but we're going to do it in a classically dignified way. So it's okay if you cut up and give your opinions and stuff in the chat. I don't mind. Just be mindful that a lot of people that come in here come from different communities, okay, and everybody here is welcome. I don't care who you are or what's going through, what you're going through. Everybody here is welcome. So just be mindful that you might have somebody in this chat that you really don't dislike. So it's okay if you say any opinion, but no attacking, no starting any problems, okay? Because this is supposed to be a lighthearted, good time. It's not to be mean and rotten to anybody. Hey, Chris, hon, how you doing, sweetie? Hello, hello. Oh, Shining, I love you. Did I miss anybody else coming in?
There's a lot of people in here.
Huh? Oh, good. Yeah, because hey Dixie, how you doing, sweetheart? Of course, Dixie, yes, you can. I know. Okay, Lucy did have a question. I'll try to answer as many as I possibly can. If we have a lot of questions, oh, the cat's in and out. If what was I just gonna say? Oh, I'll answer as many as I can. And depending how many questions I have, depends how long I can stay on a question. If we want to get a lot going, I won't be able to do a full entire reading on every single question. All right. Well, Lucy asked.
They ask questions.
All right. Yeah, I will look. Will Trump? Oh Lordy, I don't even want to know. Will Trump win
Court case.
or lose court case? Oh, good question. I wonder. I haven't been really keeping up. That's one good thing about with current events for the most part. I really don't know. I haven't really watched news in a while. I do think it's important to watch. I haven't done it. So I'm not up with current events and what's really going on, except all the P. Diddy stuff. I've been watching a lot on that shicey son of a bee. So that I've been doing.
What's going on with P. Diddy?
And a whole bunch. I'll have to catch you up some other time. Let me see if there's any other questions. I know a couple people, that's right. People had a couple people want to know about Ziggy and Fred's wedding.
Yes, I saw that.
So, Fred's wedding. So I'll do that. I won't be distasteful about it because it's disrespectful. I don't know. I wouldn't. So I'll do that. Actually, matter of fact, I did go and find her channel, Ziggy's Empress, her tarot channel. I did went to go and found it, and I did let her know a few minutes before I started my live that I was going to answer a question about her and Fred's marriage tonight. Just so she knows. I only think I just think, if I knew about it ahead of time, it's only respectful to let her know that I will be mentioning her name. But I won't be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys have your own opinions, and that's good. That's fine. I'm fine. Just know that there might be people listening and stuff, and I don't want to start any hate fights in here.
You're talking about Fred and Friggy?
Ziggy.
Wow.
Well, they might be calling her something else.
Well, Relevant has Friggy.
I know, Mama. I know. That's okay.
What will Friggy name their baby? Is what Relevant said. Is she pregnant?
I know no, she's not, Mama. I
Oh.
said there'll be a little stuff going on in here.
Oh, Spiritual Bear said he's back.
Hey, Sean, how are you doing, sweetie? I think I said hi to Shepard. I hope I did anyways. Welcome in. I mean, that's kind of personal. Like to find out if they're going to get pregnant, and she would. Oh, yeah, I know. I said hi.
Okay, I just noticed.
Let me see if there's any other questions. If that was it so far. Oh yeah, the OJ casket really fitting like a glove.
Okay, Spiritual Bear.
All right, I'm getting there, Mama. I'm going through them all still.
Oh, okay.
Does Ziggy find true love with Fred? All right. Yeah, that's a better way of wording it. Did Ziggy find true love with Fred? I'm going to try very hard not to give my opinions on any questions. So you can ask a question about any creator. I don't care who it is, as long as it's a legitimate question, and respectful question. Okay. All right. Let me see if there's anything else. Rob's saying, I'm a Trump hater. I don't like Trump or Biden. That's the truth. I don't like either one of them. But I'm not going to talk about politics on here. I'm not saying that I won't do a politic question. I'm saying I won't give my personal opinion. That's right. All joking aside, all babies are blessings. Absolutely. Absolutely. You should pull a card to see if the stuff happening in Europe and Israel will start World War III. All right.
Will Fred grow out of his mullet again? Now you know that you're fine.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, Heather's here.
Okay, Dixie, that's a good question, honey.
What's the question?
Actually, Dixie, I will do that one very first because that one's serious. Okay. That one's serious, and I will do that one for tonight. because it would be disrespectful if everybody's cutting up and laughing and having a good time, and then I throw that in there in the mix. I will do yours first.
Oh, Mexican's question. Did you say it?
No, not yet. I'm not that far yet. All right. So listen, I am going to read for Dixie. She hasn't been able to be here. So I am going to do Dixie's question. I'm going to do Dixie's first. But besides that, I won't be doing probably any other personal ones tonight because this is really a fun, lighthearted, entertaining kind of live. Okay. Unless somebody has a serious thing, they got to know right then and there. But besides that, no, we're going to have it fun and lighthearted tonight. So I'm definitely going to do Dixie's first because that's important. Mexican OJ can rest easy now knowing his wife's killer is dead. Rob thinks he's being funny. Will I ever become a grandma? And if so, how long? Damn it. All right, Charlie girl.
Oh. I have a lot of grandchildren. Iris was busy.
I had a few miscarriages too, where there would have been more. And if I didn't have a hysterectomy, I probably would have had more. I had my daughter early so I could have my hysterectomy. Because the doctor said, don't get pregnant. Oops, I got pregnant and I wasn't supposed to.
That's Rob's fault.
The only questions, for the most part, because today is probably as drama as I'm going to get it on here. So that's why I say you can ask anything about YouTube, not any missing persons, though, please. Any current event, things like it's just a time, just have fun and cut up and enjoy yourselves. All right, I'm looking to see. I can't see very well through these glasses, so you got to give me time. Is Hey Hey the best grifter? Okay.
Who's Hey Hey?
I know who Hey Hey is.
Oh, somebody from the.
I'm not saying. All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh. Hillary Hey Hey.
I did see Pooh's video today, though. I'm sure that's where Heather got that question. All right. I'm all caught up now. All right. So we do have a couple questions to start. Hi, PJ. So we do have a couple questions to start, which is good. I'm going to do Charlie Girls and Dixies first, and then we'll get into stuff. I'm sure as we go, you guys will think of more questions. Okay. Like I said, you guys can give your opinions in here as long as you're not being completely rude and disrespectful. That's fine. Just understand that there might be both sides in here that that might get offended. So just be careful how you word things. That's all. All right. Anything out of hand, I will get rid of myself. All right. Or my mods can, if it's really bad and horrible. Like I said, I didn't have Ziggy's email. So somebody suggested that I'd let her know or ask her or whatever beforehand. I just seen the message before, like 15 minutes before I went live. So I went and I'm like, you know what, you're right. I should let her know. And the only way I knew how, because I didn't know how to get a hold of her, is under her last live, I let her know that somebody did request a question about her, and it's only fair that that she knows about it, and if she knows, where to find it, or I can tag her in it or something. But I did tell her I wouldn't be disrespectful. All right. Oh, good Lord. Who took the screenshot that started the Pigeon War 2024? Oh, Fancy, I love you. I don't know how. Well, listen, Tarot does not give me names. Okay.
Ziggy does not read.
So maybe you can word it differently.
She said Ziggy does not read your comments.
She doesn't read her comments.
So it's not your fault.
I can tag her. I'll tag her, right? I'll tag her. Well, the thing is, people are nosy, right? So if somebody else happens, it was on her very last live that she had under Empress Ziggy, I think it was. Somebody will tell her, hey, somebody went and, did a live on you. I'm not doing a live on her. It's just a question. But somebody will let her know. If not, I can probably tag her in this and let her know. Chris, tonight I'm not doing personal readings tonight. This is a tarot drama live. A lot of the questions are going to be on current events and other YouTube creators.
Yeah.
My mother's like horrible things. Yes, a tag would be better. Okay.
Iris,
Huh?
here's something you gotta hear.
All right, hold on. Hold on, let me get you on my phone. Should I throw a rubber snake on the floor and scream just to see what Joe does? He hates snakes, so that would be a funny video.
Awesome.
Ooh, do it. Do it.
A commercial in the middle of the thing.
I got a commercial. I shouldn't have commercials in the middle of it.
That was the original commercial you had. And all of you were there.
That's not a commercial. That's the beginning of my live.
Why would it go back?
I have no idea what it looks like, and it's going in a circle, Mom. Looks like you lost service. I think Mama lost service. She's like, you have a commercial. It was my heading for my live, and it was spinning in a circle. All right. So, stop Pigeon War of 2024. We didn't want the war. Somebody got mad over a screenshot. I don't know what to tell you. But I think that's a mystery that'll never be solved. Nobody will know. All right. I'm trying to get my YouTube on here so then we can get going. Unless you guys have any more questions. Honey, I really, 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 if you want to leave, you don't have to. If you're tired, you just want to stay home, don't worry about it. But I really, really, really need different readers because I can't see the screen. I have to go like this to see the words.
275, Rob. Honey, you hear me?
That freaking hate snakes, Joe. I feel your pain. Oh, my husband hates snakes too. Oh, Rob, you wouldn't like YouTube too much. And there's an awful lot of slithering snakes around here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there is. Heather. Not our sweet Heather. All right, so the first two questions I'm going to do the very first one for Dixie, and then the next one I'm going to do for Charlie Girl. And then just maybe my mods or the regulars, because everybody in here is modded. Maybe my regulars could, if anybody comes in and wants to know a question, like their love life or whatever, tell them. We do that Tuesdays. Tonight's entertainment. Tonight is a night we're just going to cut up and have fun in a tarot kind of fashion, right? See what the cards have to say. All right. I'm trying to find my live. Oh, see, I was just under her thing before I came on here. I told you guys I sent her a message just to show that I really did. I did. See, I really did leave her a comment just before I went live. I was just letting you guys know.
Rob said I will square up with any dude, but I run from snakes.
And if you guys want to know, if anybody doesn't know her, she's a tarot reader too. And she started coming on here for the Summer Wells case. Her name is Empress Zibby. Empress Ziggy. You guys can look her up. All right. Let me get to mine now. All right. Let me get to mine. Oh, well, look at that. I can see the words better now. Let's see if I can put this up here so I can. Hey is scared of debating with Magpie. Magpie should have been a lawyer. She should have. She should have.
I would have said, hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Not Heather. Maybe Chris now. No, I'm kidding, Chris. I'm picking on you, Chris.
Did Chris change your name?
No, Chris has always been Chris.
No, Chris with the outlaw?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's always been Chris. She just hasn't been in here in probably a year or so.
I remember Chris.
Yeah. All right, all right. Let me get these cards ready. I did not light a candle. Whoops, I dropped my phone. I did not light a candle because I'm going to do it now, though. Because I got a couple of serious questions here. Yeah. Hey, Tara, how you doing, love? Holy crap.
You need something in front of that.
I did have something in front of it, but it wasn't strong enough.
The rock?
Huh?
You want a rock? Let me find something.
While I do these next two readings, because I said I'm going to do those two that are kind of personal, then we'll go into the entertainment stuff. So while I do that, I'm clicking on everybody but what I'm supposed to. Why is this happening? While I do that, if there's any questions, maybe my mother. That's too big though. Oh, I'll try that. Yeah, I'll try that. It was the thing is I don't want it to block the words, but this has kind of on a skinny angle, so that might work.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody here, because I'm lazy. All right. Everybody here gets a wrench. The reason why everybody gets a wrench here is because if you guys want to share another channel or whatever, support somebody else, drop their link. I don't care. We're all here to support each other. So you put it in there, whatever you want, just as long as it's nothing hateful. Everybody can just do their thing. I'm trying to make sure that everybody's wrenching here because it only makes it fair. All right. All right, I think I got everybody now. All right, let me get this show on the road so we can get going. My mother, if you guys have any questions.
Oh. Give me your pad. Oh, you've got.
Oh, thank you, Amanda, honey. If you guys have any questions, my mother will write them down. Like I said, I knew one question prior ahead of time, and that was about Ziggy and her marriage. So I did leave her a message. It was only right for her to know. If you got questions, I think there was a purple question in there too, right? So if anybody wants to let purple know, go right ahead. It's only fair.
Honey.
Hi, Nani. How you doing, honey? But everybody's going to be nice and respectful in here. Oh, Nani doesn't have a wrench. Let me give her a wrench.
Sean says lots of new names.
Huh?
Lots of new names to me in here tonight.
Oh yeah, because I see them. I see them in other channels. If they think anything is drama, they're going to be here. It's human nature, I guess. Everybody wants to know what spicy is going on, and there's probably not too many other people live right now. So this is it. All right, so let me do these two other readings. And whoever's in here, don't be shy. Nobody's going to get kicked out. Nobody's going to say anything rude and disrespectful to you. I mean, they might give your opinions, but nobody's going to be rude and disrespectful in here. So everybody's welcome. You can ask a question about anybody about anything except for about children and missing people. Okay.
Facts.
Well, if you want to know about sex, I mean, I would think that's a little personal, but
Not personal. Just about. Did I say that? And
Yes,
that's
please
fine.
show me love and give me a thumbs up. My mama's being fresh over here. Hey, Brenda, sweetheart, how you doing, love? And everybody that came in here that I can't see with these glasses very well. So welcome in, welcome in. Charlie goes like, "Oh shit, Iris, why don't we play nice?" I say you can give opinions, cut up a little bit, just don't be disrespectful to the other people, because you might see other people here that you don't normally like. All right. So the first question is for Dixie. I'm gonna hold on. I forgot to light this candle because
Bye, Crystal.
bye, Chris. Have a good night. We're gonna do these before we start
Oh,
causing a ruckus. Oh, Indica, my sister, how you doing, love?
I think Iris should do a live where she just blocks everyone.
Blocks everyone. There should be nobody blocked in here. I don't block anybody. I have to say, knock on wood, everybody that comes in here is always respectful.
Tara said, didn't come for drama.
All right. Oh, okay. So the 3 cards already popped up for you, Dixie, sweetheart. And I'll pull a couple more. It was a Justice card, the Sun card, and the Hanging Man card. Okay. Let me pull a card next to this. Quickly looking at this, because your question was, will you get permanent custody of them, of your grandchildren? And you guys know I'm very blunt and honest. I'll just see it how it is. That's not saying that things are not going to change. Okay, so I would be surprised if you do. So even if they grant you permanent custody, I don't know how long that's going to last, but I wouldn't be surprised if you do. I'm not saying that you're not going to be in their life to help take care of them. Obviously, there's stuff going to court system because listen, the justice card came up right here right away. I know. See, for some reason it's not showing all the cards like it used to. I got to figure this out here so I can lay these out here more so maybe you guys can see them a little bit better. All right, so here you have the justice card. So obviously there's a court system. These are past memories. So these are things things that have occurred that has probably affected the situation or children. Things are taking too long. Like, I don't know why. It's definitely indicating here that maybe probably the court system is not moving fast enough to put things into action, because this is like basically somebody keeping their hands on their ass and not really pushing forward and doing what it is that they need to do. A lot of it has to do with some betrayal and gossip. So somebody's in there spreading rumors and stirring the pot a little bit and not having the facts exactly as they should be. Okay. It does indicate though, hold on. So let me see here. I'm going to put this here and see exactly what this indicates. The Sun card at the end is a children. So the Sun card is perfect bliss, perfect meaning. But a lot of times to me in readings, for a personal reading, when that comes out in a reading, to me, it means children, people's children. All right. And if you ever see the card in the Rider-Waite deck, it's a little boy sitting on a white horse, right? Which white represents purity, and the young child represents youth and innocence, right? And that happiness, because what's the sun? Full of sunshine. So I have a personal reason why to me it represents children. And I think I explained that yesterday, how sometimes certain cards come out and they do have their general meaning, but it could mean something else depending to you. All right. All right. Yeah. So it does look like that the children might have to, like I said, I would be surprised if they stayed with you permanently, but it does look like they would end up having to go somewhere. That's going to be a little hard and difficult on you. I can pull some more cards. Oh, let me see. I'll pull a couple more cards here for you. Maybe on a Tuesday or something, we can get into it a little bit more. As of right now, if it keeps going the way it is, I would be surprised if it does, because somebody is not your ringleader. There's some gossip going on. All right. Yeah, this is basically indicating that you're going to have to remember your strength. All right. And you'll have to end up having a voice in the situation, sitting back, and because you're going to feel defeated. All right. You're going to feel defeated, and it's going to put you in a place of a lot of self-reflection and wishing and wondering if things could be different. I mean, might have already occurred, and maybe that's what you're going through right now. But you really need to stand strong and stand tall as much as you can be. All right. This is going to be long and drawn out. I don't know if it already has already, and it's been going on that way. But it's really because people are really twisting the truths and stuff, and the full picture and the full scenario is not really lining up. So it's kind of confusing on what to do with the situation. All right, sweetheart. Hello. All right, so then I got one more, and then I'll get to the next one. I'll be listening while I run to get my child. All right, sweetie. All right, so now I'm gonna do Charlie Girl, and then we'll get to the nitty gritty good stuff. And you guys, y'all, don't be shy. Don't be shy. And asking questions. You know why I say don't be shy? Because I see you on these streets. I know y'all got a mouth. So get those questions in. Oh yeah, Sean, definitely drop your link. Sean takes amazing photographs. He's been in the paper. He's been on the news. Some of his photos are absolutely breathtaking. And I usually share them on here, which I do have a bunch of share tomorrow. So I usually share them on Thursdays if he has any. Well, hey, beep her block list. Oh, well, hey, keep her block list empty. Right, Mama. Well, hey, keep her block list empty.
Okay, I wanted to show you. One of Bob's friends got this during the.
Yeah, I got it. Bob sent it to me.
Oh.
That's very cool.
Well.
All righty. Next is Charlie Girl's question.
Well, hey, what?
Will hey, keep her blacklist empty? Let me know when you're done writing that one. I got another one for you.
Oh, what's the next one?
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Why the hell?
Will. All right, hold on. Where is it? I just seen it. It was Will Yap. Yeah, Will. Where the hell is it? I just seen it.
Will Yap.
Oh yeah, Will Yap. Stop yelling at Magpie. I don't think I need to pull a tarot card for that one, but we will. Oh, what number glass? Dude, sorry, I didn't hear you.
275.
2.75.
Put 275 on there. This is too.
I didn't even see what you wrote up above. Was that yours that I was reading?
Spiritual Bear?
No. Fancies.
Oh, I didn't see it say black.
Yes, Spiritual Bear is a Sean that I keep saying. Well, somebody keeps saying.
I'm going and look.
He's not a YouTube person. He's not in a crime community. So Sean doesn't know anybody that's in here. And maybe this goes well and doesn't end up being a complete crap show. Maybe we can do this again. We'll see. Oh. All right. All right, Charlie girl. Charlie girls wants to know if there's any babies in the future. Now, just know when I do a reading, if somebody doesn't well, you can't change the outlook or ending on this, but people's life and as they evolve and change throughout life, circumstances will change also. So a lot of times if you have a reading, and if it's not set in stone, you can control your own destiny. If it's like a major arcana, especially if there's a lot of them, a lot of times it's set in stone and there's really nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. It's going to happen. But all the pip cards, for the most part, and all that stuff, you can change it. Oh, they need to put some work into it. That's not really their idea and their thought right now. They're not going to take the chance. I don't know why. They're kind of, I don't think they really talk too much about it. It's not really. Let me pull the cards again because those just kind of flew out. Let me ask that again. But it kind of looks like that. Well, just by pulling those cards, probably not anytime soon because that's not in their thoughts process. They're just not something they talk about a lot. I mean, maybe they might have had a discussion about it, but it's not like definitely yes or definitely no. It's more like, nah, not right now. No, it's not nothing to. Well, let's not think about that right at this moment. What?
Dixie asked the same question. Maybe she didn't hear your reading.
Oh, Dixie, I just read. There was a reading before this one. Can you type that in there for her?
Oh, type it in there?
Yeah, because I'm still in the middle of this reading in case she's behind. All right, Charlie girl. Let her know it was a reading just before this one. Oh, well, these two came together. Oh, some of them still have things that they want to do in life. Some, maybe even some higher education, or maybe it's work or something that they're working on or and wanting to do. They're like getting themselves established is more important. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not in a plan for right now. Has she had to try to have children before and wasn't successful? Or maybe have had a miscarriage? Because there's a reason why, at least on her end, why she's a little resistant on it. Something must have happened in the past. But it's not too much of thought now, like their priorities are somewhere else. So maybe that's something that you could talk to them privately about, or no, maybe not, because they might get ticked off. But just pay attention and listen. All right, if you don't know. I don't know, but not anytime in the future. They got other things to do. They got other goals going on. So definitely not anywhere in the near future. All right. My mom was writing stuff down. And then we'll see what the question was next. Maybe I'll do the OJ one first. And then we'll do the one about Ziggy next. And I don't remember the rest of them. I think there was a Trump one in there, right? Was it Trump? Oh yeah, about the court one. We'll see what order it's in. Hey Rajvinder, how you doing, love? Welcome in. If anybody came in here, I didn't notice. I'm really sorry. I do try to pay attention, but I can't notice everybody. Are you done, Mama?
Oh yeah, reading question.
All right. Let me see. What's the next one? Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. We'll do the Trump one, then the Ziggy one, because that was first. Yep. All right. I did the Dixie. I did Charlie girl. All right. So this one is Lucy wanted to know, will Trump win in court? Will Trump win in court? Does he have a couple court cases going on right now? Right? Doesn't he?
I think so.
How many does people know what court case he has going down now? Because I will I can read it together as a whole, or I can break it down a little bit because that'll be kind of hard to answer. What if he won one and lost the other one? I think this is a no-win situation for him, but yeah, but he also is doing the other one too. Mm-mm.
Oh, Missing with Amanda said talk to you all later.
Huh?
Missing with Amanda said talk to you all later.
All right, Nanda, love you, sweetie.
I know there is.
Oh, Heather got a question. Says Jenna got the job from Shining. Can Jenna now get me a job? She got me. Wait, but Shining already got me and Charlie Girl a job. That's why we're going to Texas. Remember? She said we have to find comfortable high heels and get some good lubrication for her hands so the poles outside we won't get splinters in them in the telephone poles.
Be rubbing on the poles outside with. All right. Charlie's leaving you a message. You can read it later. She said she sent you a.
Okay, all right, sweetheart. All right. Lucy said, I know there's a court case about this having to owe money because he can't keep his mouth shut. Oh, I think I saw a headline on that because it's something about a cease and desist, but he still kept talking right after he said not to. Right. All right. I'm just going to do a general. What's going on with Trump in the court cases? All right. Just an all around thing.
Relevant said, I got fingerless gloves for you. Is she talking to you?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Shining. She says she's a good job finder. She takes care of her ladies.
Mexican said no $40 handies when you are in Texas.
Rob, that's a little too far here.
Charlie go, I'm on freaking gloves. I don't like splinters.
All right. Trump. Oh, look it right away. Again, the justice card came out.
Oh, violating a gag order.
Ooh. All right, listen. So with the court cases, all right, so it doesn't say here if he's going to win or lose, but I will tell you what it does say. It is a slip of power. Like he doesn't look like in top anymore. It's a temperance in reverse, right? And what's the temperance part of temptation, right? Being on top of your world, being on top of life. Like, look at the card. Look at. All right. And it's in reverse. So that best time of his life is crashing down now. Okay. I will tell you that. And some people will call this the Knight in Shining Armor card. All right. And that is in reverse too. So that's good indicating that basically that power that he had to charge forward and be on top, he's starting to lose control of that. A lot of people's eyes are wide open. I'm sorry to say that for people that are really, really, he's losing a spark. He's losing that jazz. He's losing that fire that was once within him. It's all starting to catch up with him, basically. I'm pulling some cards because Hidden Secrets popped in my head just a second ago, and I just want to know if there's things that we don't know about, or if it was just a thought that popped in my head. So let me just pull that real quick. Oh, him trying to. All right. Everything about him is crashing down around him, basically. So I think he wanted to leave or move. I wouldn't be surprised, but something is happening within that he's not going to be able to. and everything that he had it all at one point. Like he had it all put together. And now whatever, he's going to start pushing forward to doing any new adventures, new endeavors of making more money is probably going to start going down the wayside. So if he had a lot of things at risk or at stake, I wouldn't be surprised if people are not backing out. Anyways, all right, that's the end of that question with Trump. I know it didn't really answer about the court cases, but it was in general thing. Regardless, he's starting to slip away and lose power, whether he wins or loses. All right. Okay, next is Ziggy and Fred. It says, did Ziggy find true love with Fred? And we know that we just found out that she was married. So, all right, we'll talk for a second about this. I'm not going to say anything wrong or bad about Ziggy.
Chris K and
Hi, Chris K. How you doing, honey?
Earth Angel.
And hi, Earth Angel. Hi, Infinity. Welcome in, everybody. So listen, I know there's some people that absolutely love Ziggy and some people that not so much. Okay. I know I've heard things about her. I don't really know that much about her. I never really kept up that much. So I don't have anything to say one way or the other. So I know there's people in here. Hi, Mrs. Peacock. Welcome in. I know some people in here don't know who Ziggy is at all. So just a little bit of rundown, just so you guys know. Ziggy is another YouTuber who has 2 channels now. So she came on YouTube just like most of us. I think not everybody, but a lot of us are here end up finding each other through the Summer Wells case, a little girl that turned up missing June 21st, 2021. Am I correct? If I'm wrong on the date, please let me know. I could be wrong. She was 5 and she's still missing today from Tennessee. All right. So now that's when the case that's when Ziggy came on board with a lot of people around here. And the channel was hopping for quite a while. Ziggy ended up meeting Fred a year or 2 ago when she went to Tennessee to, just like a lot of people did, a lot of YouTubers did, they end up going to Tennessee to kind of see what's going on, see if they can find anything in themselves and bring back information after interviewing people and bring it to their channels, right? So that's when she met her husband, Fred. Fred is a neighbor of the parents of the missing girl, okay? That they still haven't found or whatever. Some people say that Fred is a suspect. We don't know at this point. Anybody could be a suspect on that street. You know, who knows? All right. So, but when it seemed like that, when this, I'm just giving you my side in the best way that I know how, with being like fair without saying anything. So, they've been talking for a while. Oh, hold on. My husband's here. The door's locked. I think he went and got my glasses. So Fred was just recently in jail for, was it drug charges? I think it was drug charges. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't keep up like that. And he's like in a halfway house right now. So they were talking and stuff while they were, thank you, honey. They were talking and stuff while they were in there.
Hold on. Rob said you got calluses on your hand.
I stopped talking. I got squirrel brain, so y'all might have to remind me in a second.
Tell Charlie girl she can kiss my Mexicano butt now.
Well, they blocked you.
A Peacock said, Fred has spread a lot of misinformation in this case, as well as many others have, and continue to do so, in my opinion, allegedly. Yes, that's what it seems. I don't know for a fact. Like I said, I don't listen to every little fine detail. It's impossible. You can't keep up. I'm telling you, someday, knock on wood, this case gets solved. Not only could there be a documentary or a miniseries, I'm telling you, they can make seasons out of everything that has happened. I am not even kidding you. Bestseller books. Like, it's literally been the most insane ride ever. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. Thank you,
John, what's up?
Oh my gosh. All right. Holy cow, I can almost see him perfect.
She got your line.
I found the reading Yes, long drawn out is right. I am not going to give up. No, don't give up, because the very last card on there was you standing there with the sword. You're the Queen of Swords. All right. Don't step back. Don't hold back anymore, because it looks like it's a bunch of stuff in there, Dixie, that shouldn't be there. Biggie says Frankfurter Fred. All right, let me see anything I missed.
Wait a minute.
All right. All right, so I'm trying to keep people up with the thing. So anyway, some people say that Fred's a suspect in case. He just got out of jail. He's in I think a halfway house right now. I think they have to wait until it was August until he could move in with her, possibly. She announced last week that they were seeing each other, and said it was like a month or two, but then to come to find out a couple days later that got married on April 8th, the day of the eclipse. Okay. I think that caught you guys all up. So people were all in shock. Not really so much a shock that they admitted that they're in a relationship, because a lot of people kind of figured that, and to each their own, do your thing. I think more people are shocked that they heard that they got married. That was like, what? So people are kind of curious about that. So that's why we're going to do the reading. All right. I wish them the best. All right. I hope everything works out, ends up being the best that they can be. Need a card reading to say how will it end? We'll see. Let's see how it's going to go. We got to know how it's going to go before we know how it's going to end. Don't lose face, Ziggy. He will eventually be ankle bracelet free. I did let her know that under thing, that in case she is watching. And she is a tarot reader too. Her channel's Empress Ziggy, if you guys wanted to go find it. All right. So let's just see. What I'm going to do is actually I'll pull a couple cards, Ziggy, and a couple cards for Fred, and kind of see where it goes from there. Yeah, we'll seriously wish her the best. At the end of the day, it's their life. I mean, we could be in shock. And when people are in shock, people are going to gossip and talk about it and give their opinions. But at the end of the day, it's really not our business. I mean, if you bring it out to YouTube, you're going to expect people to talk and gossip and come up with their theories and whatnot. That doesn't mean any of them are true. You need to write a question? All right. So Ziggy, if you end up hearing this, or if you end up, somebody tells you, or you've seen the message, if you're in here, if you want to give any input, obviously you're more than welcome to. All right, I'm going to pull some cards of Fred. So basically it's saying here that she really likes the idea of her getting married. Like, she likes it. She got the Wheel of Fortune. She really likes the idea of her being married. She likes that. All right. She does see it as a new fresh start and a new beginning. But then it ended with her getting some kind of news. That's why I went, but let me pull some cards with Fred. Or, it could very well be, I'm going to pull some more cards. But getting that news is waiting to see what can happen next. Okay. But she really does like this idea. She thinks she does feel genuine about it right now. All right. All right. Oh, they're just picking on my husband.
Oh.
That's all. All right. I wonder why. All right, let me pull some cards here. Hmm. 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 I'm going to pull some more cards here, just get a better understanding what this is going to be indicating. I mean, I have an idea, but I think things are not going to be as easy that they're both hoping and wishing or thinking that it would be, to be honest with you. Okay. Because Fred's at the point he's thinking that he's feel like he's going to start breathing a little bit better, and he's very hopeful that things are going to change, which is good. I think he's going to realize things are not as what he expected or thought it would be. And I don't know if that's just, well, I did pull about the relationship, but um, hmm. I don't know why it shows some reservation there. Okay. Let me see something. Are they just trying to hang out and see what's going to happen? All right, something's not right here. Okay. For one, nothing in here indicates love. I'm not saying they don't love each other. Okay, but there's some unresolved issues here. All right. I think Ziggy means well when she married him. Okay. She really does wish and hope that things will get better. Okay. And that's her idea. Like, yes, I feel complete, I feel whole, I pray everything's gonna work out, that kind of aspect. He's thinking that maybe some of the stress will get let off of me. So I don't know. I don't want to say they got married for the wrong reasons. I'm not saying they don't care about each other. They do. I just think I don't know how to explain that feeling I'm having. All right, so just let me continue on. It does indicate though that there might be some problems and things are not going to go quite the way they're hoping and thinking it will. All right. And somehow, some way, this is going to be a learning lesson. All right. It does end up saying that how they thought things would work together in a relationship in their living situation is not going to end up being that way. I'm not really too sure why or what's going to happen and end up coming in play. Let me actually, yeah, somebody did ask if it's going to end or how it's going to end. Let me see. Please know I'm not saying this to be disrespectful to them. There's something not right here. Ziggy will be getting some news soon. I don't know what that means. Maybe some stresses and headaches people are going to throw on her. That's going to kind of flip her upside down. No, first, let me see if they love each other. No, I'm sorry to say that. So if you were to ask me, did she find her soulmate? No. Is it something they both thought they needed in the moment? Yes. Yes. So let me see about long term. Oh, I feel like I'm like getting in her business and being disrespectful. Ziggy, if you're listening to this, I'm not saying to be mean, but this is saying that you kind of like you're the type to learn things by making the mistake, if that makes sense. Okay. And that's kind of a free-spirited personality. I can be like that way too sometimes. Somebody tells me no, I'm like, oh no, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to be able to do it. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. I learned that the hard way, right? And that's kind of what this reminds me of. I think him, okay, all right. I think him, part of the problem is going to be him not being able to get there in a timely fashion. All right. And look at the Lover's card is right in reverse. And him traveling there doesn't. Oh. All right. So listen, I'm not saying to be mean and disrespectful. I don't know how long it's gonna last. If it lasts a great length of amount of time, I kind of would be surprised. To be honest with you, I think Fred's going to do something to kind of break your heart, if that makes sense, or make a mistake again. That's going to be like, no, I can't do this. I don't know what it is. Something's going to happen anyways. All right. I don't know what it is or what it could be. But hopefully things work out for you, Ziggy, but I think it's going to be a long, hard road, and it's not going to be happy, and it's not going to be easy. All right. And I'm not saying that he's a horrible person or you're a horrible person. I just think time and circumstance and the personalities are two completely different. It's like trying to mix oil and water. It doesn't really happen. It might taste good together temporarily on a salad, but I don't know. But long term, they'll always stay separated, right? All right. I know that was me being fresh, but all right, that's it. That made me feel a little awkward kind of talking about her, but hopefully she sees this. I mean, she probably thinks I'm full of shit, but that's okay. Come back and see me in 6 months and see if I'm correct, or maybe even 3 months. All right. I would say next 6 to 9 months. All right. So anyways, what was the next question? Oh, my mom is just been, she's been writing away. What y'all been saying? Some of the questions in here might be just joking question. Jenna wants to know, how fake am I? Oh my God, Jenna. See, I knew it. You guys are a bunch of Jenna, you're not fake, honey. Okay. Next question. Oh, this one was I did say hi, Mrs. Peacock. I've even read some of her questions. Yeah. Jenna's just being a wise ass because either love her or dislike Jenna. And some people have been upset with Jenna, but Jenna's not fake. I'll tell you that. All right. All right. So next one. Oh no, it was somebody had to go. All right. World War III.
Oh yes, that's part of it.
No, that wasn't part of it. That is World War III between Europe and Israel. I don't remember who gave that question, but that's it. And then the next one is about hey.
That is what's going on in Israel and everything caused World War III.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right, let me put this here for a minute. Unless it's a serious YouTube question or a serious current event question, let's slow it down for a little bit because I got a whole bunch of questions here, but I might be able to whip through them quickly. But let's do this World War III one real quick. Iris, you ruined me. I love you, Jenna.
Gizmo, stop eating cat crap.
Well,
She asked. Where'd you know that was relevant?
yes, I know exactly what she's talking about. Hold on, I'll pull one card. Well, Gizmo, stop eating cat crap.
Gizmo.
This ain't about a Gizmo, but all right, let me pull another card here.
G-I-M.
It does say that Gizmo, all right, to be honest with you, listen, I don't know how old Gizmo is. Don't let him eat cat crap because he's going to have some underlying health issues. I mean, maybe you already know about them. I'm not really too sure. Just take care of them and make sure you're on top of it. That's all I'm going to say. I love you, Jenna. All right. So is World War III going to start? Oh, I'm going to have to go back and read these comments because I can't read tarot and the comments at the same time. And I know y'all are cutting it up in there.
It's not question.
No. I know. And some people were like, what the hell are they talking about? Oh, you know what? This is a very first card. All right. So I got the death card here in reverse, okay? Now, I got this exact same card. I went to go do a reading, and I did the reading, but why didn't I end up uploading it? Oh, because for some reason I kept calling a tarot card the wrong name, and I knew what card it was, and I was reading it correctly. I was just saying it wrong. And I kept trying to recorrect myself. I'm like, I'm not going through all of that to crop out me being an airhead. But this was the very first card that came out before, okay? And the death card in reverse means oh shit. Oh shit. That means there's going to be a whole hell of a lot of life loss. Now, I know I say sometimes the death card doesn't mean death.
It's the end.
Oh, traveling across the world. All right. All right. A lot of this, this is going to break down a lot of foundations. Is this end of World War III? I mean, is this going to be the actual end of the world? No. I think a lot of people's powers are going to come crashing down. I don't know. I would be surprised if it's not World War III. It kind of does indicate that's probably what it is. Either way, there is going to be a horrible amount of life lost. Okay. There's going to be a lot of traveling across waters. Okay. People are traveling to go and fight. People are going to try to run and escape. There is going to be a lot of heartache and a lot of loss, and people are not going to know how to fix it. And the economy is definitely going to crash. All right. Economy is definitely going to crash. How's the United States going to be? That's what I'm going to put down. How is the United States going to be? I kind of did it kind of for the world, but let's do just for the United States. Okay. This came up before. I'm not going to be surprised if a female doesn't end up becoming in power. All right, or at least some female has some.
I hope it's not that bitch.
Yeah. I don't know if, because this had come up before. All right, so anyways, let me just say what I have here. Again, it's the Four of Swords, which is right below the death card, and this time I focus just on the United States. This is for one, them laying around waiting instead of taking action in a proper way to begin with. Okay. And because of that, there's going to be a lot of loss because of they didn't do things the proper way. What that means, I have no idea at all. So it's going to affect a lot of people on the home front. Things will be okay. Things will be okay. So do I think it's the end of the world anytime and that's it? We go through, I don't know, new, like just big catastrophic event. Yes, it might happen, but not everybody in the world is going to be wiped off this earth. Okay. That's not what's going to happen. But this indicates here that's off on the side to kind of give you an idea is higher ups are going to screw up, which is going to cause a lot of loss because everybody has to one up on each other. It's kind of what it's saying. And that the people that's doing it for their own wealth, for their own desires, they're going to lose. Okay. This is 6 of Wands reverse. All right. Sometimes they call that the victory card. It's in reverse. So they're going to try to win at all costs for their own personal gain. And this has to do with our government and power in the world. And it's a no-lose situation. Something's going to have to change. Something's going to give. So a lot of those higher ups are going to start being out of the picture soon. And it might be a tragic way that it happens, but to have a new fresh start, we need to have new fresh people. So I wouldn't be surprised a lot of world governments are end up crashing around us. And unfortunately, it looks like people are going to lose them like for it too. That's one is, and looks like here. I was hoping that things, I was hoping things wouldn't be that bad, but I guess it's going to be. All right. I don't know if there's actual war in this land, but whatever happens will end up affecting us here dramatically. All right. That's right. Relevant for president.
Yep.
No, but whoever that woman is, honestly, whoever that woman is actually going to help, believe it or not. I don't know what that means. It could be something across the world. Does not mean a person here, but it's that feminine energy. When I said woman, it could be it's a feminine energy. Okay. And that can have to do with love that helps put everything back together. All right. I'll give you an example. Do you remember when we had 9/11? Horrible. It absolutely devastated our whole entire country. But did you notice for a long time afterwards, a lot of people ended up coming together because of that tragedy? I don't know about out west or down south, but I only live 2 hours from New York City. So I know around here for a while, everybody really changed the way they thought, they felt, and like everybody really just came together like one big family. And it seemed like to happen in a lot of parts across the country, even across the world. So whatever tragedy that ends up happening, it's gonna open up people's eyes again. Does that make sense? How it's gonna happen, what exactly gonna happen, I'm not too sure. All right. But I guess that's it. All right. Oh, one more card fell. Let's see what this says. So this card just indicates going to war and thinking about acting is what it means. And I kind of got the image of, I don't even want to say it's bad and nobody wants to hear it because some people really get scared. So I'm not saying no more. All right. I think you guys got the point though. Yeah. Knock on wood, something ends up happening and it changes. But if people, part of the problem is some people around the world want to prove that they're bigger and stronger. So, you did this to me, I'm going to do this to you. Well, then I'm going to do this to you, and I'm going to get this person to help me. And it ends up being a bigger mess just because everybody wants to be the winner. All right. And it's not fair because it ends up hurting all the little people. All right. Next question. All right. This is Chris's question. Is Hey the best grifter? Y'all are silly. You're too much. And that doesn't really answer that, but let me pull another card here and see what this is indicating. Oh, well, this is it. Oh, I don't want to. All right, so we know no, she's not the best grifter on here. That was kind of funny thing that Pooh did. I feel like I'm talking about people. All right, so listen. I will tell you this though. For some reason, I don't know why she is. For one, she needs a mental break. She needs to start taking care of herself. That does need to happen. But the thing is, she's hoping some miracle will happen and things are just going to work out and all the stress is going to be gone and there's going to be a bright new day. I don't know what that means or what that indicates, but maybe that's something she's going through, or maybe she hopes things change around. I don't know. Anyhow. Next question. Do Okay, block live then and unblock live. Fancy. Mom said do a block live and then you mean okay. All right, I know what that means. So Fancy wanted to know. Fancy, can we read that again? Rewrite that again. Basically, it was something about is she going to talking about
Everybody gets blocked on one live. And then you go to the next live to unblock them all.
oh, are you asking what's going to happen? What was the direct question? Is it going to happen again? Are they going to stay
No, she
unblocked?
wants you to do it.
That wasn't a question.
Well, basically,
Are you telling her to block everybody?
so she is. You got a question?
I do know she did ask before thought about is everybody unblocked going to stay unblocked, right?
Sean had a serious question that time.
Yeah, I'll get to it, Mama. Going down the list. Going on down the list. All right.
He also asked, what's the grifter?
What's a grifter? Can y'all explain to him what a grifter is?
Oh, she's relevant said grifter, money bagger, scammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody that always needs money. That's always,
Yeah.
I do not think purple's a grifter, just so you guys know. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on with this blocking and unblocking thing. So, listen. She's hoping. All right. So, look. It's still saying here, though, she's looking for something she's not finding the answer to, and I don't really know what that means. And that's something that she needs to look on herself. I don't know. That doesn't really make any sense. All right. She does it to try to act like things are basically what the card is saying. She does it to try to act like things are not bothering her, but it really is. It's really saying. I'm not going to really get into the personal stuff about it. All right. Oh, will hey, keep her block list empty. That's what it was. Let me just pull one card for that. Will she keep her block list empty? Listen, this has nothing to do with that. All right, because you're asking me questions about a particular person, and other things are coming up about them. All right, maybe because it's not serious, but this is talking about her being stressed out and stuff and trying to heal from it. Okay, I take that as much as she wants to admit it or not. And Purple, I'm not saying anything bad about you. As much as she wants to admit it or not, even though she's upset with people and drama sells, she's kind of burnt out from it really and just kind of wants it to stop. She probably won't admit it, but at the end of the day, she really wishes everything would stop and everybody would just get along again. At the end of the day, she can say I'm wrong or I'm lying all she wants, but the cards don't lie. All right. So anyways.
Chris K.
Yeah.
I like your tarot deck, Iris. I'm planning to go back to reading cards after my
Oh.
birthday next Thursday.
Good. Oh, please do. Please do. Will Yap stop yelling at Magpie?
That'll be right.
Will Yap start yelling at Magpie? Magpie! I wish I could imitate it because it's kind of funny. Well, she has a few different nicknames. That was a really nice one of hers. All right. Even if she was to come in here right now, I would not be disrespectful to her. She knows how I feel about her. I've made it clear. All right. All right. So listen, she is her own worst enemy. She is. She already knows this. All right. I don't mean to talk bad about her, but we were talking about, Yap Yap and Magpie. All right. Yeah. So we all know she wears her emotion on her sleeve and she reacts before she thinks. Okay. She's emotional. She reacts before she thinks. So she ends up becoming her own worst enemy because of it. All right. And she does try. I have to say, she tells herself that she's going to be okay, and she does for a little bit, but she can't help herself. All right. And that's because of the emotional aspect of it. All right. So little things end up turning into big things. Okay. And then it gets blown out of proportion. And this is somebody who runs loosely with a knife. You can't see it in this picture. It's a young man. And a lot of times they show him with a kid charging, running with a knife in your hand. What does that mean? You're taking swift, quick action, but not in the right direction, because she does it forcefully and quickly without thinking about it ahead of time. All right. So I'll pull a couple cards about Magpie. I'm sorry, honey, Magpie. I promise I'll never say anything disrespectful towards you, no matter what the cards say. All right. Magpie. All right. This is interesting. So, all right. So at the end of the day, Magpie knows it's funny, and she really does it to poke fun at her. She knows she's in her mind, she knows that she's better than her. Okay. And she can sit on her throne and knows whatever she says or does is gonna poke at her. Okay. So she kind of gets a kick out of it. All right. I don't know, I'm not gonna get into this, but it does say that I know she has secrets. That's all it says. What that means, I don't know. And it's not my business. So we're stopping right there. All right. And that might be because she keeps to herself, so nobody really knows her about her or anything, which is probably better that way. All right. Who will Ham Ham and Bang Bang be? Will Ham Ham and Bang Bang be the downfall on Purple Diddy's channel? Y'all are, oh my God, y'all are too much. All right, let me read that again. Will Ham Ham and Bang Bang be the downfall on Purple's Diddy channel? So people don't know. Maybe you guys can explain who those people are for those nicknames. Okay. I think most people in here know, but I think some do not know. So you can stay in here. Oh my gosh, I feel horrible. I feel like I'm talking shit, but let's go. Let's roll with it. All right. Will Ham Ham and Bang Bang be the downfall of Purple's channel? All right. Oh, don't trust either one of them. That's what that says. I don't know why, but it does say that at the end. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. I don't think there will be the downfall, but they're not to be trusted. I don't know why it says that. Ooh, do not trust them. All right. So with Ham Ham does not. Well, I'm pretty sure Ham Ham's a flip flopper, right? If not, that's my energy I'm giving here. All right. They come off as being tough and got it all going together, but they really don't emotionally, and they can't. They're kind of blinded and don't really get the hint sometimes and the cues from other people. And they're only plopped where they are because they don't really are accepted anywhere else. And this is, to be honest, so they're kind of hanging out until destruction happens. Hate me if you want. That's the truth. Okay. So this is Bang Bang. Bang Bang got fucked up Sorry, excuse my mouth. So they're a little imbalanced right now. They're trying to get their stuff together. They come across as being on top of the world and everything, but they're really not. Seems like most things they try to work on and plan out always ends up falling apart, no matter what. At the end of the day, they will end up flip flopping eventually too, or at least one of them is going to get sick of the other one, if that makes sense.
So that Bang Bang is Crime Sleuth
Yeah, I knew who Bang Bang was.
and Ham Ham is Chip.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep. That's what I thought. Thank you. All right. Well, next question. Is Biden really of sound mind? All right. Is Biden really of sound mind? No, that is a good
I
question.
think we already know that.
Yeah, I think we probably all know the answer, but let's see what the cards say. And I'm telling myself as I shuffle these cards that not to put my thoughts or opinions into it. Like, don't let that influence my reading. Like I said, tonight is for entertainment purposes only. I even put it in my description. Don't take anything we say in chat or comes out of my mouth as fact. We all have opinions. So these are just opinions, they're not fact. And nobody knows how anything is going to go around the world or around the YouTube streets except for the man above. Oh, we love you, Chris. We absolutely adore you. Oh, and I saw I'm going to show them tomorrow. I hope you don't mind, Chris, of the dragons you painted. They are absolutely, oh my gosh, I absolutely love them. To highlight a name, just connect to the front of their name. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank
I never
you.
knew that.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, is Biden really of sound mind? That's a really good question. Oh. Well, let me just acknowledge this one because I kept trying to flip over. Ooh, trickery. Ooh, there's some trickery going on there. I'm not sure what that means, but somebody's pulling the strings for him. All right, that's that card indicated anyways. All right, is Biden of sound mind? Do this bias, Iris, and not with your opinion, but with just what the cards state. All right. Is Biden of sound mind? Oh, he gotten some not so good news. Maybe we don't know about it yet, but he got some not so good news. And he is struggling. And you know what? This card came up in reverse this time. All right. All right, to be honest with you. All right, let me pull another card. No, the short answer is no. All right. He knows this. Well, I don't know if he remembers, but he should know it. He got the news. The people around him got the news. They're just not letting people know. All right. I don't know. And that might be why that first card came out, which was a magician card in reverse. Okay. That is, he can't really do the thinking and planning for himself, right? He's kind of slipping away and he can't handle it. He literally can't handle it. This card here, all right, let me pull another one. Just get clarification on this card before I pull it. All right, so that was going to be in reverse. All right, so listen. Technically, the vice president should be taking over. Okay, she should be. I don't know if she's good or not. The reason why she hasn't yet is because they don't think that she can do it either. They don't think she can do it either, to be honest. So they just have a bunch of people at play in the background to have them keep going because they can't have him retire and still do what they want to do if they think that the vice president is not capable of running the country. So they're kind of play acting Biden to have him keep going. Okay. I'm sure there's more into it and more details and stuff that we don't know. But honestly, that's what that is. I don't know why I've never, ever even thought of that conclusion. That makes a lot of sense though. Because I'm always like, he's in sound mind. Why don't he just, retire? Let the poor guy, it's obvious that he struggles, but the reason is because they don't trust her. They don't trust her either. They don't think that she won't fit their agenda. They already have a plan, they already have an agenda, and she doesn't fit it. She doesn't fit it. She can't do it. She at least can't do the job they want her to do. All right. So they do lie and gossip about her too. They do lie and gossip about her. I don't know what that means or what's going on there, but it's like a setup behind the scenes. That's weird. I never even thought about her in that mix of it, but it makes sense, I guess.
I wouldn't want.
You're right, Heather. She hasn't been doing anything because they don't want her to. They don't trust her. She would be his vice president still. What I'm saying is, but the reason why it hasn't happened, because she should have already. They've already gotten bad news about him.
Right.
I think there's other things going on with him. I don't know. Besides his mental capacity, it's obviously he has some kind of, Alzheimer's, dementia. But I think there's something else going on with him also, but that nobody is saying. All right, because they have an agenda, and they don't trust her to do it. All right. So, anyways, that's just my opinion about what I read on the cards. Laura, yes, there are many, many different types of gifts and shines and abilities that people can have. But sometimes the people with them are considered crystal children. Yep. All right.
Earth Angel said maybe Trump's daughter should run.
Maybe. I think she's in some hot water. I pulled some cards about her for somebody, and there's something about it. I don't know. I don't remember. There was something about it. That was a while ago. That was probably like 2 years ago.
Billy Wupu said, Mama Dearest, what all has Iris read tonight? Wants to know what's going on.
What have I read so far tonight? Is that what you're asking? Some of the questions that I've done so far. Will Trump win the court case? About Ziggy and Fred's relationship. About the world and if we'll go into World War III, basically. The very first two readings I did were personal. They had nothing to do with what the live is about tonight. And the other ones was about they're most of them are really like silly ones. Like will hey keep the block lists empty, and will yap stop yelling at Magpie, and will ham and bang bang be the downfall of Purple Diddy's channel. And then is fighting really sound mind. So really the live tonight is just to have fun and to cut up and ask silly questions about the YouTube streets or any current events that you have. So it's more of a lighthearted kind of night. I did, though, message under live to let Ziggy know that I was going to do a question about her that somebody had asked. Will Trudeau get reelected? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
All right. Dilly Boo-Boo's like, dang, I missed the big ones.
Who said that?
Dilly Boo-Boo.
Oh.
Will Pink Birdo ever... Will Pink Birdo... Wait, where was it?
Bo Birdo.
Will Pink Bo Birdo ever get her Lips surgically removed from. Hey, Zach.
Want me to write that down?
No, she's just being funny. She's been feisty. She's like a little ticking time bomb. All right. Will Trudeau get reelected? Will Trudeau get reelected? Will Trudeau get reelected? You guys are so funny. Oh, I have a kind of wanted to know if they are a lot stronger than what I'm working with. Oh, let me go bright up a little bit. And
What's this say?
oh, okay. Chris has a question about the Mexican election. Who will win of these two women? Both are so bad, but would be fun. Give me the first initials of them, okay? Like the first woman name begins with a B and the other one C or something like that, Chris. Let me know and I'll write it down. Oh, hey, Ash, honey. Yes, Trudeau's in Canada. Okay. And Chris, just let me know the names of the ones in Mexico. Yeah, that's kind of what happens here. I think Biden and Trump are both bad. Sorry, that's my opinion. That's the most I'll say out of it. Sean said every time I come to the library, I crave a Klondike bar. Be right back. Gonna go get one. Yeah, you said that last night too. That's funny. What flavor Klondike bar is it? All right. All right. Is Trudeau gonna get reelected? Let me cleanse these cards a little bit because we've been sassy.
Double chocolate, you said.
You know, Alexia is our baby, right? All right. Okay.
Oh, dear, you said you just got a blizzard.
Oh, you did? I'm jealous.
Yes. She's craving it for some reason. Did we talk about that last week? Mexican said he'll be better than the return we have now. He wants to run for president.
Thank you, Indica, for cleaning space. All right.
What year or generation or Christmas?
Oh, you know what? The short answer is it looks promising, but something's going to happen. I don't know what that means. All right, listen. I don't know anything about Trudeau or anything about them, but why does it say they're going to get their justice and it's not in a good way? Like their karma's coming and it's not positive karma. Oh, look at these are crooked. What's that mean? Can you explain that to me? I like these a lot better than the other ones I just had on. I need to get bent a little bit though.
Karma's coming.
For Trudeau, because the question was, is Trudeau going to get reelected?
Yeah.
And there's something not right there.
Listen, Trudeau and
Because it says here it looks promising, but then their judgment is coming, and it's not in a good way. It's not a good karma. It's bad karma. So they must have done something wrong, something crooked about them. That's going to come up, or something
Yeah, he was in the
happens.
news.
Oh, he was.
Prime Minister of Canada, yeah, he was.
Oh, I didn't know that. He has not been good for Canada. He has been a lot of trouble. Okay, yep, that makes sense. His time's coming. His judgment time is coming. Oh, Tara, these are reading glasses. I can't wear I wear reading glasses when I'm looking at the screen because if I wear my regular prescriptions or bifocals. So if I do my distance, it's blurry. And then if I do my bifocals, I have to look like this to be able to see. So these are my reading glasses for when I'm live. And I think I need stronger ones because these don't seem to be strong enough.
Earth angels said that he needs deserve to be arrested.
Good, he deserves to be arrested. Well, it does say his judgment day is coming. It does say his judgment day is coming.
If you go online, you'll see everything.
Really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. Did Chris K ever say what the two presidents' names were?
Oh, check.
I don't need to know their full names. I just need initials. Tara's like, I refuse glasses. I did too until I couldn't see
Said she'll vote
the
for
phone screen
Rob.
at all. If I take this off and try to look at my phone, I can't see them at all. X and C.
Yeah.
One's X, one's C. Okay.
And then she'll vote.
Oh Lord, don't vote for Rob. All right.
He's been in 8 years, Earth Angel said, Trudeau.
Oh, he has?
Yep.
Oh, they don't have a limit in Canada? Here it's 8 years. All right, Mexico, it was X and C. Is that what she said?
Yep,
X
she
and
said
C.
it again. She
Okay.
just voted.
All right, good. I got it. All right. Oh, have you guys had a Mexican female president? I mean, in Mexico, have they had a female president already? Cammy, welcome in tonight, honey. But tonight we're only doing current events and some drama on YouTube streets. A nice way to put it. We're spilling the tea of the drama streets. Well, I'll be here tomorrow to do angel readings, messages from your spirit guides. And on Tuesdays, I will do tarot readings where you can ask me about somebody you're interested in. And that's usually when I get into your business and be nosy and answer your questions. All right. So next question is, Iris, can you ask where I can find my fingernail clippers?
That was Charlie Girl.
In the couch cushions. In the unpacked box down in the basement. I don't know.
I thought you'd get a kick out of it.
Jenna wants to know how fake I am. You're an ass.
How what you are?
How fake she is. She's talking about her. She wants to know how fake am I. Let's see. Let me pull a card. How fake is Jenna? Oh, I was going to say, I'm just going to look at the card at the bottom. Look at it. That's the card in the bottom. Family's most important. She don't care about nobody or nothing else except for her family. That's what it means at the end of the day. And you know what? At the end of the day, that's what it should be. So.
Who has a question?
Oh, does she?
What is the next earthquake and where?
Ooh, next earthquake. Okay. Well, I don't know about where. I'm reading tarot. I don't think tarot is going to explain that, but I can try. Well, you know what? Hold on. Wait, I got these cards here. I don't really like them, but that might be a question to answer with these cards. All right, let me try it. We'll play it. We'll pull that one right now. Let's see. What's the next earthquake and where? Indica want to know if she'll ever have another baby. Girl.
That's what she said. Oh, poor Heather. He said 3 years ago she hid her measuring spoons. She thought her sister was gonna steal the metal, was gonna steal them, so I hid them. Now I don't know where they're.
I do that stuff all the time with money.
Well, she wants to know if you can.
Girl, I'm not good
Oh,
with
they're
that.
magnetic.
They're magnetic. Do what?
Yeah, they're magnetic measuring. Magnetic measuring spoons, yeah.
No, wait. I think there's two different conversations going here. No, I don't think I can tell when the next earthquake and stuff is going to be. But I got these cards here. I've had them for a little bit. I tried playing with them. I don't think they're really accurate, but hey, we can play around with them here. All right. So she wanted to know, see these cards like say in January and, stuff like that. So we can play and kind of see what it says. These are my joke around divination cards. I don't really take them all that serious, to be honest with you. So this will be a good night to do that. So don't take this as word, okay, y'all? Don't take this as word. But she wants to know, I mean, maybe it'll be right. If it's right, we'll have to remember this. All right. When's the next earthquake? At dusk. All right. That don't say much. At dusk. All right. Dusk. On a cloudy day. All right. I'll pull one more. Look, this has time frames in here. It didn't say though. At dusk on a cloudy day. Within a month. All right.
Okay.
Supposedly on a crappy day there should be a earthquake. And where? I don't think this will say where. So let's see. If we have an earthquake within a month, then these cards are accurate. I had said before I have a feeling we would have another one in May or June, but I don't think it's anything catastrophic. It's just like, oh my God, another one, kind of like that. But I could be wrong. All right, so. Oh, that would make sense. Next month is May.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How strong for loss of words are my abilities? All right, Sean.
Tara said there's earthquakes every day.
Yeah, there is earthquakes every day.
Maybe it's trying to be local.
Yeah.
So a month from now, if it happens, then we'll know. You'll feel the rumble.
Yeah.
in the bed. Oh, it's done.
No, I do feel like something big's about to happen though in like a month or two, like in May or June. I don't know what. I don't know what it is.
See what Indica said?
What did Indica
Charlie
say?
early flippers are with my tweezers. They ran off and got me.
Our clippers, we always stick them in junk drawers. I have a couple junk drawers. Basically, we have a junk drawer in every room. What was I going to do? Oh, okay. Sean wants to know about his gifts. Okay. I think you already know the answer to this, Sean, but we'll see.
Really wants to know.
All right. So right now it has the Fool cards. First one that came up. So basically it's saying you need to take a leap of faith and start putting more effort into it. All right. I don't know what that means or why, but that's what it says. You let stress and work and everyday stuff going on in your life is your excuses on why you don't work towards what it is that you need to do. And okay, so listen. Basically, all your guides are saying to you here is, like I said at the very beginning before I pulled cards, I think you already know. All right. And you might want confirmation, but I think you've already had confirmation. Basically, at the end of the day, you could do as much as you want and learn and grow as much as you want, but you let life get in the way and you make excuses on why you're not like meditating, practicing, or doing what it is. I'm too busy. I got a lot of work going on. I got to work on things that don't end up falling through anyway. So in other words, it's making excuses. Basically, that's what they're saying. So that's on you. You already know your answer, but you want to be better. You got to work at it. All right, that's it. All right. Yeah, all these ancient sleeping faults are starting to wake up again. Yeah.
Just left you a message.
Iris, I remember you were going to do my reading and you could feel my anxiety without me telling you anything. I'll never forget that day. Oh, I don't remember that. I'm sorry. I feel bad because people are like, do you remember when you told me blah, blah, blah? No, I don't. I don't remember my readings, to be honest with you. I don't. Sometimes I'm like, if you say something like, oh yeah, I remember something similar about that, but I really don't. Sometimes people say said things and I'm like, no, I didn't really say that, did I? And I guess I did, because they come back and tell me whoppers. And I'm like, holy cow. I mean, that's why I try to tell people I'm kind of blunt person anyways. Like if I'm thinking or feeling something, I'm very upfront about it. I'm not good about sugarcoating or hiding things. And I do that in my tarot too. But a lot of times a good tarot reader don't remember their readings. And the reason why they don't remember the readings because the readings are not for you. They're for the person that you're giving them to. Right. Sometimes it's because you just do a whole lot a day, but a lot of times it's really because that's not your message for you. Okay. So I don't remember them. So I have to tell people that I might say things I don't, I might be a little blunt. I do some at fairs too. I've told husbands to leave so I can talk to the wife privately, stuff like that. Like that's bad. But I don't say it rudely, but I guess spirit calls you to do things. And I know I said that before. And then like 2 years later, she came to me and said that because of what I said to her what was going to happen. She didn't believe it at the time. It ended up happening and she ended up having to leave her husband. I don't know exactly what I said to her. I really don't. And all I can think in is way she makes it sound like I'm like, oh my God, I would never say anything directly like that. Best unless spirit, directed me to do it. I guess I did it.
Hey, Brenda has a question. How do OJ's kids feel?
That's good because we did have a couple questions about OJ's children.
Sean said he still has to send you the email about his magic.
Oh yeah, you do. You definitely do. All right. So now the Mexico, 2 females, one's C and one's X. Okay. I agree. Too much information. I don't remember the names of my former students after 26 years. It's madness. Yeah, exactly.
Who said more about Nicole Simpson and Ron Book.
Yes, I do definitely want to do that. I'm going to do that first because that's some of the questions where one of you guys, maybe it was you, Deal You Whoopoo, that asked that yesterday. So after these next couple questions, unless you guys have some good juicy ones you want to know that's going on around here, I'll probably be closing it down in a few minutes. But I still got a couple questions. So after this one, I know we got a couple OJ questions that we're gonna do and kind of see what's going on there. All right, I'm gonna do. I keep saying C first. I don't know why. So I'm gonna pull C first and then X. C is running for president. X is running for president. Which one is going to win? All right, that card fell out. No, yeah, this one fell on the floor. All right. I'm gonna do the X and C. Well, I'm gonna do C first and then X. But the card that came out is a man working to be in power. Okay, a good man too. All right, somebody that is trustworthy, or maybe the people don't want a female. Have you guys had a female in there before? I think I asked that before, didn't I? I don't know if you answered or not.
A female in where?
A president. You got 2 women running for presidency in Mexico. I don't know. Well, if Chris is in here, she could answer. Because it did pull up, a male came up.
Go first time.
Okay, first time. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to do X and C, X and C, X and C. I'm going to see where the cards lay out, but C keeps popping out in my head. All right, X, waiting to get news. Crying over spilt milk. Moving in a new direction. All right, C. Queen of Cups. Got it all going on. All right, it's going to be C. It's going to be C. I had a funny feeling because C kept popping in my head. All right, because X is going to get the news. It's really going to break them. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't have a period of depression over it. Like, it's seriously going to break her heart. It's something she really looked forward to. But she's going to end up moving on, like moving away, changing completely different directions. After she loses, that's it. She's out of the picture. Okay. C, she's a caring person. She's very caring and well put together. And she's going to be some of the fire that's needed in the country. It's going to be a fresh start, a new beginning. So I don't know if people don't like C or not, but I really think she's going to be good for the country. All right. X is going to leave.
Chris just said there's a third male candidate.
Oh,
Well,
maybe that's why this
last
came
name
up.
is M.
All right, let me see. Does look like C there. Between X does not have a chance. C definitely has a chance. All right, the male's M. All right. That's probably why the male card came up down here. They would be a good person, though. Actually, I think the C person would be a good person also. But that's probably why that card fell out, because you're like, wait a minute, you're missing somebody. All right.
My sunshine, my only
Let's see if M changes this. M. I hope C wins. So, because I'm here, they would be a really good person. They would be good for the country. They really would be. All right. Let's
said
see.
the current president may control C from behind.
Oh, and that could be why this came up also. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So. All right. Ooh. M needs to go. There's something shiesty about him. All right. it talks about him not getting the backup that he planned and thought he was going to. Okay. So him getting all that he wanted isn't there anymore. And which I'm surprised, because here it looks like he was a pretty good person, but there's something shady going on. There's something shady and he needs to go. I don't know what that is or what that means. But something, maybe after a while power ends up getting to somebody and end up changing. Maybe that's what it could be. But this is the card that we have for him. Okay. So that's letting me know that something's not right there. He's not as nice as he comes across.
So the elections are on June 2nd.
Oh, that's coming up quick. Yeah, do let me know. Listen, I really hope that M person doesn't win, because something is not right there in that picture. And I don't know. I think C has a pretty good running. X, not at all. Do let me know, though, and come back to here and see how it turns out. Good night, Sean. Have a beautiful night. Hope to see you tomorrow. I'm going to show you pictures tomorrow, just so you know. All right. So now we're going to do OJ. OJ. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do on OJ, we're going to see how his ex feels on the other side. If I even think about OJ, my chest gets heavy. And listen, he's not of light. Okay. He's not going into the light, not until he has some unresolved issues. Oh wow, he really, I'm not going to try to connect too much because he really did brutally hurt Nicole. Is that her name? I wasn't expecting that to happen. Okay. Yeah, in other words, she's not forgetting. She's not forgetting. Yeah. Well, she's passed on. What I'm saying is, like, she's still holding on some little. Sometimes people pass over and are like, oh, everything's fine. I'm happy here. Which obviously she's happy. Obviously she's in a better place and she's okay. But that subject, nope, she's still not happy either. I do believe in reincarnation, and I don't think she'll reincarnate that quickly because she has some unresolved issues too. Him, he's of darkness. He has a long way to go. I still have hope for him to end up finding a light, but it's not going to be for a long time. He is not so nice.
Chris said the only light you will see is flames.
Yeah.
Heather said, y'all think he did it?
Yes, without a doubt. I mean, there's rumors that he had help, which very well he might have. I don't know. But let me tell you, he is not of the light. I can feel him. It's not nice. All right. So, and I'm going to do how Ron's doing on the other side also, because I really do feel bad for him. I really do think people talk so much about OJ and his ex that Ron was forgotten about, and that's not fair to his. He did have a life here. He did have a legacy. He does have loved ones that he left behind, and it's only fair. Okay. I don't want to forget him and his memory because other people are more popular. Ooh, what a bad situation. Okay. So this was a ticking time bomb. This wasn't OJ just spurred a moment decided that he wanted to hurt her, you know. He was that angry that he has tried it before. All right. But out of, like, what do you call that? Crime of passion. Oh, my granddaughter's here, so it's probably pretty loud. So I would not be surprised if he didn't try doing it before. All right. So let me pull a couple cards more for her and him. When I think about what happened, I'm literally having trouble breathing. Oh,
She said 4 Gambino family members, they are saying, and she stopped. Maybe there's some little.
all right. She knows that she's in a better place. Okay. She knows she's in a better place. And she's doing good on the other side. And I don't know, I don't usually pick that up in a reading, but she's doing good on the other side. How she feels about OJ, let me see. He really tortured her, though. I can feel it. I'll have to go back and see exactly what happened. Like, I think he did a few different things to her. Like, it was bad. All right. Anyways, it's been so many years, I don't even know. Okay. How does she feel about OJ at this moment in the spirit realm? She says he's still an asshole. Oh yeah, see, broken relationship. He was once the king, is not anymore, and she's not blinded so much anymore. Yeah. All right, so this is weird, and this has never happened to me before. Because I mean, maybe she could if she wanted to, but I don't know if it's because he hasn't seen the light yet. She hasn't seen him yet. Like, she knows he's passed over. She's in a better place, but she's not going to go and see him. She's not going to see him. He can't see her. He's like down here. She's like over here. She's not like up. I think there's different levels. That's why I have a feeling. So he's like down here. He's not of the light. Okay. I'm not saying he's like burning in eternal hell. I just see complete blackness, darkness, like a void. I can't explain it. It's like a void. She's happy with her family and her ancestors and her loved ones on that side. But she's not looking at him at all. She wants no part of it. She has no thoughts or no feelings on it. So that kind of lets me know right there. But she did really think he was his knight in shining armor at one time. And ended up turning him out to be the complete opposite. All right, but she's with her loved ones now. She's in a good place. All right, so I'm going to pull a couple on Ron, though. I think it's only fair. How's Ron doing? Because poor Ron was just forgotten about. Ron, the other one that was killed.
Oh,
He broke in a house and killed both of them. And a lot of people don't, like, I hear a couple of people say, oh, I didn't know there was somebody else. Like the newer ones, my kids, they didn't know. They've heard that he killed his ex. That's all they knew. His lawyer is saying family will never get another penny. I wouldn't be surprised if there's any money left, to be honest with you. All right. How's Ron doing? Oh, okay. What was going on with Ron? There's some behind the scenes stuff that people didn't know that was going on with Ron to do with some money and stuff, and people had fighted over it, and it wasn't worth it. I have no idea what that means. I mean, maybe people that were close to the case would know, but I don't know. Ron, how are you doing, dear? Well, I don't know if I really want to say that. That's not too nice. So I feel bad saying this. All right, so listen, I didn't expect this to come up. So listen. Well, people did do shitty to Ron. He did get the bad end of the stick, okay? But he was all right in his living self. He wasn't so perfect. He was a little shady, and he wanted money. Oh, all right, I said it. I feel horrible saying it. I'm not saying he's a bad person, but he's admitting that he wasn't perfect. If that makes sense. So there might be some bad rumors about him that people have heard that might have actually been true that people don't want to believe because he passed away, if that makes sense. I don't know anything about that scenario situation, but it does make me curious. So I want to go and look it up. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah. Some of this had to do over money. Yeah, Yeah, something's not right there. There's something going on in that picture that nobody knows or not people realize anyways. I'm going to look him up though. Something there wasn't good. He would not have been good for her anyways. And I don't see them together on the other side. They're not together. Like he's doing his own thing. She's doing her own thing. She's with the people that she cared and loved the most. It's not, I don't know. How long were they dating? Because I don't really see like a feeling like a big love connection there. And they're not together on the other side. It's not like, oh, they died together, so they're still together on the other side. It's not even like that. Mm-mm. OJ owed them $26 million or more.
After the court case.
Oh, really? You think you heard he was dealing drugs? Oh, maybe because he was doing something shisty, sneaky behind the
Ron's
scenes.
family fought for them.
Oh, really? No, but Ron was doing something shisty before he passed away.
Because OJ's attorney said families will never get another penny.
Hmm.
And Ron's family was fighting for.
Hmm. No, I was not picking up on OJ own family. I mean, that's very well possible.
Yeah.
But no, this is something to do with Ron, about Ron before he passed, because he even admits that he's made mistakes. And I think people know what it is, but nobody's really, I mean, being murdered kind of trumps everything, right? So that wasn't really, and he wasn't the spotlight because he wasn't, famous.
Well, Fieldy Wupu says, I always heard that they were just good friends.
Okay, maybe that's, I don't see love there. No, not at all. But there was something with him with money, though. Like he was sneaky, but not in a good way. He was doing something for money.
Well, Tara said he was a gigolo.
Okay, that can explain it. That can be all right. That could be it. That could be it. All right. All right. So, all right. Let's see how his children are doing. Let's see how old. Oh my gosh, his children must be a lot older. Obviously now. That was years ago. Yeah, that was years ago. Damn, we're old. It seems like it wasn't that long ago, but that was years ago. Yeah, how long was that? What year did that happen? I remember them chasing him down the hall. I'll never forget that, seeing that in the news, watching that in the news, them chasing him. And I remember watching news thinking, no, this can't be real. This ain't really happening. This ain't real life. And then, yep, sure enough, it sure was. All right. 1994. See? Hey, Karen, welcome in, honey. Damn. How many children did they have? I'll do a couple cards for each kid. I remember watching it in high school every morning in 1994. Oh, he had two? Why do I keep thinking three? Did he have a third child? There's something about a third child that was affected. All right.
I see Bart in the,
No, there's two.
Bart was 10 and Lisa was 8.
Did he end up having another child with somebody else?
It says 3. Bart, Lisa, and Maggie.
All right, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. All right, there's 3 children. See, something was telling me 3. Maybe he had 2 with her.
One of them had autism.
So did he have 2 children with Nicole and then had another third one? Or did he have 3 children with Nicole? Can somebody Google that real quick and let me know? Okay, he had 2 together and then he had old. Okay. That's where the third one's. I'm like, no, wait. Something's telling me 3. All right. That makes sense. So he had 2 with Nicole and then he had an older child. Okay. So his children never believed that. All right. Let me pull cards. I'll pull on the oldest one first. That was not Nicole's. I mean, nobody wants to believe their parent would do something horrific anyways. I'll never forget OJ had another football player come to the school when I was in elementary school. I was amazed by him till I seen him being chased down on the highway. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wait a minute. You met OJ? Get the flip out of here. You did?
Somebody did?
Chris. 5 before his death at age 76, 2 with Nicole. And then he had 1 before Nicole. All right. Maybe that's why 3 is coming up. Maybe he had 3 when Nicole had passed away. And then he had a couple afterwards. And that would make sense why. Okay. Yeah, exactly. He was a true narcissist. Isn't that the truth? I don't know how you can live with yourself after you murder somebody. All right. The oldest. Oh, when that had happened, that really broke her. That devastated her. She always thought everything was going to be perfect, and she's never been the same since. So she's had some issues. All right, but did she believe her father did it? Did you think your father did it? No, it doesn't say. It says, talks about her having to walk away from the situation, and she didn't want to.
It's that he had 3 children, Arnell, Jason, and Aaron, with his former wife.
All right.
And then he got Cindy and Justin with his second wife, Nicole.
Oh, so okay, so we had 3 with the first, and okay. All right, all right. All right, so let's do the 2 there. So the first 3 he had, don't really want to believe it. I think a part of them kind of knows, but they just don't want to acknowledge it, if that makes sense. All right. Oh, all right. Well, I was trying to connect a little bit to kind of get some feelings on what's going on. We'll see if it comes up with a card reading. Listen, the part of the reason why I'm guessing, because I have the feeling like the older kids, I don't know, I haven't pulled any cards on the younger kids. The older kids are kind of bitter, like they feel like they got Jude out of some money that was owed to them, you know, like it should have been their money, you know, because they're the kids. I'm not saying they didn't get money. I'm sure they did, but something's like feels like they got Jude out of the situation, like they got screwed over somehow. All right, let's do the other 2 kids that he had with Nicole. How is Nicole doing right now? Nicole's kids. Oh, that it was one of them a girl. Was one of them a girl, Mama?
Oh, yeah, one's a girl, one's a boy.
Okay. Yeah, so the girl, oh, she's a little bitter, okay? I don't know how she was at the time, but she was a little bitter about the situation. Yeah, yeah. And she's kind of on offensive about it because she's torn. She's torn. All
I
right.
don't know what to believe.
Yeah,
Because,
she's
I
torn.
think she's the one that thought he was her rock.
Yeah. Well,
She's
she's kind of left in limbo and not sure what to believe. The son. No, the son feels like that. Let me see if that. I think that has to do with a different situation. Yeah, see, the money came up. The money came up because I was gonna say, I don't think it has to do with the father. I think it has to do with something else. He feels like he was screwed out of money. Like what happened, how it happened wasn't fair because it ended up affecting the children.
right.
After the fact. I'm not talking about the feeling of the mother passing. That was traumatic enough. It's all the years worth of stress. They feel like they got screwed over, and it has to do with the money part of it. That's what they're upset about now that they're adult children. So that's probably why the daughter's bitter. Even the older kids are feeling some type of way. Ooh, there's a lot of tension. I don't even think any of the family is really all that close, to be honest with you. That's kind of heartbreaking and sad. All right.
I mean, hard for the kids with all the news media, and people watching you and.
Yeah.
horrible stuff.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, all right.
It says his daughter with Nicole moved away and changed her name.
Okay. Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. Nope. Definitely makes sense. Yeah. She's bitter. She's bitter. Which can you blame her? Can you blame her at all? And I think if you would meet her, she might even come across as a little bit cold, but she's not cold. It's just that that's her shield.
She's cautious.
Yeah, that's her shield.
Yeah. And we would all feel the same way too.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Okay. I think I got all the questions here. I don't think there was any more. Let me see anything you guys have been saying. His daughter with Nicole moved away and changed her name. Yeah. One girl, one boy. Resentment, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Did they get screwed over with money? Oh, let me read some of his comments. Money got him. The dream team got him off. It was the gloves' fault. The kids are gorgeous. Oh, I bet you they are. Well, because he said he didn't do it. The gloves didn't fit, but we knew all along that he did it. He did have help, though. No, I do think he had help. He had 3 children, first marriage, and 2 with Nicole. Yeah, see what I mean? I can't read comments and this at the same time. Wow, he was 76 when he passed. Wow, seems like yesterday.
They say he hired them up.
Wow, Chris, you're lucky you got to meet a murderer. I'm sorry for putting it that way.
Well, it's true. Mexican has a question for OJ.
Okay. I can only imagine my husband's a wise ass. Look at these damn things are crooked.
Do you see what Charlie wrote?
What? Had always been rumored that he and Kris Jenner had an affair, and Cleo was a Kardashian.
Is Khloe Kardashian?
It's Khloe. Ooh, yeah. I do definitely think that. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's a good question, Charlie. Let's do that. Ooh, yeah. I'm nosy. I want to know. That is a good question.
Why didn't his Bronco drive any faster?
Yeah, right. No, because it was going on the highway, Mom. It was going really slow. You're right. You're right.
It was a mess from what you just did.
Rob, we see it, honey. Oh, YouTube has been glitching. YouTube has been glitching. So it says, why did his, all right. He said, why did his Bronco drive? Why didn't his Bronco drive any faster?
Right.
Yeah, YouTube. No, I was rereading it for Rob. Because you said, what the F happened to my question? YouTube has been glitching, though.
We have blocked you.
It was bad yesterday. All right. So, y'all, whoever's listening, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please. All right. So, it was OJ. And then what's the mom's name? That Kardashian mom.
Let me see.
Is it?
My husband's son.
Yeah. One of y'all let me know so I can. Chris, thank you. Thank you. All right. So I want to pull 3 cards for OJ, 3 cards for Chris, and then 3 cards for Cleo. Or at least a card for Cleo. Let's see how that happens. Yeah, yesterday I couldn't comment because it unsubscribed me from here since it was on a subs mode only. Yeah, see? Like yesterday, even I was trying to respond at the end of the live and it wasn't even letting me respond. All right, thank you.
Khloe Kardashian. C.
All right. Ooh, hidden secrets. First card that came out. I think people know what the hidden secrets are, though. All right. But no, they got a lot of secrets going on. That's the first one that came out. I'm not surprised.
Retracted.
Only she can.
Oh.
I think you're. Tara's like shocking. I'm sure that was to be funny. They got secrets. All right. And isn't that how the Kardashians end up? Yeah, because wasn't the Kardashians' husband one of OJ's lawyers? Am I right? I'm telling you, y'all, it's been years since I paid any mind to this.
If I heard that before, I don't remember it. You know how that is.
Yeah.
Oh, Indica and Tara said yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Woo, woo, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So 3 cards for OJ.
Yeah. Chris's first husband was his the third.
All right. And cards about Chris. Hmm.
Khloe. Khloe Kardashian, right?
All right. This is interesting. Is Khloe his father? There's some kind of payoff here. She manipulated him. She's the one that manipulated him, and back in the day he had the money, but she had to pay like him off, as from what it seems. But is it because of Khloe or what was it? She manipulated him somehow. Yeah. Yeah, I think he liked her more than she liked him. If that makes sense. Oh yeah, he liked her more than she liked him. She used them. All right. So it's Cleo. Let me see what's underneath for one thing. Oh, more hidden secrets that they're going to take to the grave with them, basically. Oh, I would not be surprised because that is fortune that is lost. All right, let me do a reading on Cleo.
Sarah said her name is Chris, so both pretty smart ass.
All right. All right. Is Cleo his? Chloe. I see saying Cleo, but I meant Chloe. Yeah, they weren't. She was not produced out of love. Was that a fiery passion? Fool's journey.
That's sad.
Yeah, yes or no, y'all?
Well, she wasn't produced out of love, so.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was his, at least, or something happened between them. But they've already been tested. That, like, well, she already knows, is what I should say. So I would guess from this that it's true from when it's indicating, but it's not like, oh yeah, it's a definite yes or no. All right. Well, this is one I'm going to do. I'm going to try it one more time between them. Is Cleo theirs? Is Cleo theirs? Yes or no? Not what happened in a situation, just a flat out yes or no. I said Cleo again. Who the hell's Cleo that I keep saying Cleo? Chloe. Is Chloe theirs? All right. Well, here
Charlie
comes some
said
cards.
She looks just like. I saw a picture where she did.
Hmm. It says there's more to the story and there's two potential fathers. I don't know what that indicates. I don't know. I can tell you this, though. I can tell you this by these cards. All right, there is some secrets. Chloe already knows the answer to them. Okay. She knows that she was not made out of a product of love. Okay. So I would guess because of that, that it probably isn't her father is not her father, whether it's OJ or not. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Only reason I say that is OJ definitely, to me, I said this before. Sometimes a sun card to me represents a child, and it's in reverse. So, that talks about a lost child to me, and he thought he was on top of the world, but she didn't like him as much as he liked her. So he thought he was kind of hoping, in a way, that they can keep their secret love family thing going, and she kind of like hushed him up, and I'm probably assuming by finances. All right. That's kind of how it seems like there was some money there. Your love child. All right. Lots of secret.
Tara said she had a DNA test.
Oh, what was a DNA test? Let me know.
Oh, then she said truth probably wasn't given.
Yeah, but what did DNA test say? Because it said couple. Well, no, she said she did have. Yeah, but she said truth probably wasn't given, but what did she say the truth was? I don't know because it's saying there's something more to it. I don't really know.
She drowned in a pool.
Who drowned in a pool?
Oh, Relevant said, didn't he have a daughter who died? She drowned in a pool. It wasn't this one, though.
Oh, that OJ was the father? That OJ was the father? I don't think.
Well, they can pay anybody to say that, so you can't really go by it,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Well, I just want clarification that OJ was the father or the other one was.
Yeah, well, they don't have it. We'll have to read up on it this week. That's our job. We finally had it. Gracie.
Oh, that Robert was. I don't know.
Robert? He was the father. No, Robert. Robert was? Oh. She's saying Robert was the father.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. If OJ is not the father, because it does show that there is a couple potentials. The last couple cards that I pulled up, there was a couple potentials. So if it's not OJ, I would not be surprised if it wasn't somebody else. Ronald is still saying that glove doesn't fit. I don't know. It didn't give me a definite yes or no. It was kind of like, or maybe I was interpreting it wrong. It definitely could have been that I was interpreting it wrong. The cards don't lie. Sometimes I misinterpret them. But at the end of the day, there's secrets. I think OJ liked her more than she liked him. She kind of used them. I think there was a few men at play. I don't know what that means. So maybe she was holding around a lot back then. I don't know. But there's a lot of secrets going around.
He was gone. Right?
I don't know. But I think OJ was married at that time, and so was she. She's married to her same husband. I don't know. I didn't get a definite. It wasn't an easy answer. There's a lot of secrets, but the way it does say though is that the secrets are eventually going to get revealed. The secrets are going to get revealed if they haven't started already. That I don't know, maybe it's because OJ's passed away, it's opened up a whole new can of worms, but it does indicate that there's a lot of secrets and they're about to come to light. You guys are funny. Oh, that's very sad. Yeah. Mm. Oh, I just got these bad thoughts in my head about the mom.
The what?
About the mom. I didn't want to say them because it might be just thoughts. They're weird things that I never even thought of. Huh. Secrets. Who has a secret? Simpsons do. I don't know. That's the best I can do. I can't say guaranteed yes or no. I don't really know.
Google said say it. That's
Oh no, I
something
don't want
that-
to say because it's a thought. I was just thinking. Now I never really thought about before, but something's not right with the mom. Like something's shady about her
Oh, the
when
mom.
it comes to her daughters. I don't know. That just literally popped in my head. I don't know. I don't want to start a rumor or a thought or anything because if something just pops in your head, it's just a thought. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, it was a sad situation. Either way, the poor kids had to suffer. Anyway, it happened.
No, I'm talking about the kids led
Yeah.
all the girls. Mm. There's a lot of shadiness in that whole scenario. There was another man they talked about it being that was more of a ringer. Funny, she is being connected to Diddy. Who's being connected to Diddy?
Mom.
Did I hear about that? Maybe I did and it didn't make sense. I'm
There
trying to
was
think.
another man they talked about it being.
I don't know. I think that whole family is full of shiesty secrets, to be honest with you, and dirty, nasty ones.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look into that. That whole Diddy situation is all the K family and the J family are shady and disgusting, at least for me. No, I think so. I think so. I never really follow them that much, but I always did wonder what made them rich. If all right, because I understand that the father was a lawyer, and I'm not even sure what they did to make their money to be as rich as they are. I always thought there must have been more to it, but I could be wrong.
Simpson.
I don't know. Yeah, sketchy, very sketchy. And it's not, I don't know, something just made me think that there's something's not right about that mom. I wouldn't have put it past Chris to have leaked Kim's sex tape to make money. You know what? I've heard that. You're right. I forgot all about that. I did hear that rumor before. I wouldn't put it past her either. Iris, do you really want to know? Oh, yeah, of course I do. I hope all that nasty shit that's going on out in Hollywood and with all these people in the music industry, I hope they all get exposed for who they are and so things can change. Honest to God, I really think there's change coming and it's going to be for the better, even though it's going to seem for the worse for a while. That's my personal opinion. Let all the cards crumble down. Then you have no choice but to build it back up.
Says the father was retired to the OJ case.
Really? Then what were they living on? Weird. Oh, Tara. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. All right. Anyways, I've been on for a few hours, so I guess you guys don't really have any other questions, so I'm gonna hop off for now. I had fun. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
Yeah.
It was good. I'm not even gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous. Like, I hope I didn't cause too much rifts and problems. I mean, the only people that would probably be upset with me are probably people that are upset with me already anyways. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I didn't make the situation any worse.
We didn't do anything wrong.
I did do readings on a couple of people.
Well,
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, you guys, let me find my little ending. And I had fun. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll do our readings on our hopefully we'll get messages from your spirit guides. Have a beautiful night and thank you for coming here. And I did enjoy myself. We had fun. Have a good night, y'all.